All right, congratulations for making it this far. This is the final part 5 of the SHSAT 2017-2018 walkthrough. This is Form A. We're doing questions 103 to 114. As usual, if you do not have a copy of this test, you can click the link in the description below. It'll take you to my website, and you can download and or print the test. If you've enjoyed these videos, please be sure to subscribe. I'll be coming out with more videos all the time. All right, let's get started with number 103. Okay, we need to find what is the overall range of all the scores in all three sections. So let's find the highest score by adding everything up. We have 65 plus 28 is 93. 62 plus 25 is 87. 67 plus 22 is 89. So 93 is our highest score. Our lowest score is what? 62. So the range of the whole thing is 31. D. Okay, question 104. If 3n is a positive number, and an even number, how many odd numbers are there in 3n plus 5? So 3n plus 1 will be odd then, plus 3 will be odd, and plus 5 will be odd. So there's going to be 3 odd numbers, because whenever you add an odd number to an even number, it becomes odd. Okay, in the infinitely repeating decimal above, 7 is the first digit. If there's 391, you have to divide this by how many digits are there? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We divide it by the 6 digits to see which we were looking for the remainder. Okay, so 6 times 6 is 36. Subtract, you get 31. 5. Our remainder is 1. So we're picking the first digit, which happens to be 7. So our answer is D, 7. If the remainder would have been 3, we would have picked the 2. The 9, the third digit. Okay? But our remainder is 1, so we picked 7. Okay, 106. A car travels 4,400 feet per minute. So we have to do 22 over 7 times 2 is 44 over 7 times 4,000. Yeah. So we can do 4,000 times 44. 4,000. I'm sorry, it's not 4,000. It's 4,400. And this is going to be 4,400 divided by 44 over 7. Yeah. So we divide this, you get 4,400 divided by 44 is 100 times 7 equals 700. And our answer is E. Okay, now we just have to do some algebra for 107. So we have 100 times 2.1 squared minus 100. So 2.1 squared is going to be, let's see, 21,024, 4.21. 4.21 times 100 is 421, minus 100 is 321. I'm sorry, 441. 441, so 341. All right, thank goodness for multiple choice. If that would have been a gridding question, I would have got it wrong, right? So be careful. I did 2 plus 2 is 2 for some reason. And obviously, that is not correct. Okay, 108. The sports store has a bunch of different balls. What do they want to know? What is the probability of getting a yellow? Well, how many yellows are there? We have 8 yellow out of a total of how many balls? 9 plus 11 is 20. 29, 27, 37. All right, 37. Yes. So our answer is going to be G. We don't even have to simplify that. Nice. Okay, so it's just the yellow balls over the total. Okay, 109. We're coming down to it here. He has fixed expenses of $12.50. Cost him $150 to build the chair. He sells it for $275. So you have to do $275 minus the $150 to find our profit, which is $125. How many chairs do we sell? We sell 25 chairs. So we multiply that by 25. 5, 2, 1, 6, 25, 0, 0, 5, 2, 31, 25. Subtract, how much was our startup cost? $12.50. So we're going to end up with 5, 12, 10, 2, 7, 8, 1. 1875? 1875. First answer, A. Okay, 110. Using approximation 2.54 for 1 inch. How much is it for all those inches? So, how many inches is 4 feet? 4 feet is 4 times 12 is 48, plus the 7. So we have 55 inches. So we have to do 2.54 times 55. Okay, so this is 27, 12, 0, 0, 27. Oh, it's the same thing. Add it all up, we get 0, 7, 9, 3, 1 with a decimal here, 139.70. Okay, 111. This is one of the harder problems I've found. 111. Everybody sees these problems differently, but for me, this was a tough one when I was going through it in practice. All right, so K is 3/8, right? JK is 3.5. So you have to do 3/8 minus 3 1/2. Right? So we're going to end up with negative 3 1/8. All right? So J is negative 3 1/8. Okay, it also tells us JM is 9 3/4. JM is 9 3/4. So we're going to end up with 9 3/4, basically minus the 3 1/8, which is going to give us 6 5/8 for M. And now we know LM is 1 1/8, right? So we just have to subtract 1 1/8, which is going to be 5 4/8, which is going to be 5 1/2. Okay, so you just have to go back and forth, subtracting and adding fractions. Some of them happen to be negative, though. So it gets a little bit tricky. All right. We have to find what is x in terms of y. So we have 4x minus 3y equals 12. So we need an x equals. So we have 4x equals 3y plus 12. Divide everything by 4. X equals 3/4 y plus 3. 3/4 y plus 3. That's G. Okay, folks. 2 questions left. All right, let's get through this one. There's 20 students. We have to find the mean number of vegetables. So we have 0 vegetables here. We have 7 vegetables there. We have 6 vegetables. We have 12 vegetables. We have no vegetables again, and 5. So what does that give us here? 7, 13, 14, 15, 20, and 30. How many kids were there? There were 20 kids. So 30 divided by 20 is 1 1/2. All right. Last question of the test. All right, we're making paste, which is 4 parts powder, 3 parts water, 2 parts resin, and 1 part hardener, for a total of 10 parts. They want to know, 1 billboard requires 30 pounds of paste, so we have to multiply times 3. And they want to know if they're making 4 billboards. And how much what? Resin. So 2. So we have to do 2 times 3 times 4. 2 times 3 is 6. 6 times 4 is 24. Our final answer is G. Okay, I hope you found this walkthrough helpful. We have other sample tests as well, and we'll also have Form B as well on the website. If you need other help, please subscribe to the videos and have a wonderful test.